season for NFL after receiving devastating blow overnight. You've probably heard the saying "read the room" when making public comments. This means you should know your audience before you do or say something controversial. Players in the NFL apparently missed that, because the results of their antics are in, and these overpaid ball players have some serious explaining to do. Players and coaches alike who took a knee while the national anthem have stirred up a huge media frenzy, as many Americans consider their actions offensive. The NFL's declining viewership has turned into a nightmare for the league, as their right-leaning fans are refusing to watch any more games. The Washington Examiner has the latest round of bad news for the NFL, their sponsors, and the racist players whose jobs are on the chopping block. The National Football League is feeling the impact of the Trump effect. Ticket sales since he called on team owners to fire players who take a knee to protest the national anthem have cratered. The online ticket reseller TickPick told Secrets that sales have dropped 17.9%, far more than the usual Week 3 fall. From TickPick, 17.9% decrease in NFL orders this week compared to the previous week. Last year the drop was 10.8% in orders on Monday and Tuesday following Week 3 games. This means that while the regular season might still be in full swing, the season to protest is over. With viewership numbers reaching startling 20-year lows, the league can't afford any more setbacks, and they're going to have to do something drastic to win back their irate fans. We have seen a massive decrease in NFL ticket purchases this past week in comparison to years past. Week 3 seems to usually have less ticket orders than Week 2, but this year ticket purchases are down more than 7% from this time last year, said TickPick's Jack Slingland. While we can't specify if this decrease is due to the president's comments, player and owner protests, play on the field, or simply the continued division of consumers' media attention, the conversation around the NFL this week has focused on the president's comments as well as the players' and owners' reaction. As viewers continue to abandon their NFL Sunday habits, both the number of ticket sales and the purchase price of tickets will drop. Oh, you can't tell what's causing these declining numbers? It could be due to the hundreds of thousands of fans who've decided to stop attending games after getting slapped in the face with disrespect, or perhaps protesting players in recent days telling outraged fans to take a hike. Business owners are also decreasing their patronage, as they are increasingly reluctant to be associated with the kind of activity that flies in the face of American values. Al Weisman of Freedom Daily reported on restaurants who have opted out of showing the games at their establishments. Mom and pop restaurant owners are actually responding to the rich spoiled oppressed hypocrites in the NFL that kneeled in protest against the national anthem during Sunday's games by shutting off TVs in their establishments. This comes after President Donald Trump denounced the protests and told sports fans to never condone their actions. This is not an easy thing for the restaurant owners to do since their profit margins are known for being very small and they make a lot of money when people come in to watch sports games, eat chicken wings and drink beer. A lot of Americans are protesting, and it really doesn't cost a thing. In fact, it might even save money, since fans aren't shelling out the cash to see a game. This is just the beginning of the problems that the NFL faces. As Prissy Holly reported, the league could soon be forced to find their funds from places other than the American taxpayer after government officials get finished dropping the hammer. Unfortunately for the anti-American NFL, empty stadiums and plummeting viewership could soon be the least of their concerns. If these subsidies suddenly end, all the NFL would have to fork out their own money to build and maintain these fancy stadiums, meaning they'd have no choice but to listen to their angry fans and put an end to these protests. As these cocky players continue to disrespect our country, our police, and every American soldier who has fought, bled, and died to protect America, the one thing they didn't consider was the will of the American people. After refusing to listen to their vast patriotic fan base, now they'll be incurring the full wrath of GOP lawmakers who overnight could ruin everything for them with this wonderful new piece of legislation. They might be able to keep playing for now, but with a multi-front attack that the American people are launching on them, The NFL is going to have to make some big decisions soon, otherwise, football as we know it might be a thing of the past. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.